Or football will have that story. Talk to Dr. J and Brian Sipe after these words. It's one of those good problems. The Crusaders have a defensive back who's one of the very best in the country, but he's not sure if he's going to continue his football future. Todd Donahoe has that story.
Number 34, Byron Larkin. Todd Donahoe, Action 5 Sports tonight.
He's got to like this next guy. The NBA World Champions were in the fact that we also have a new champion in this year's Super Bowl out at Erlanger, Kentucky. Two-time defending champion Steve Physioc was beaten by red-hot Ron Bell of Akron, Ohio. He led everybody yesterday with a 244. He averaged 223 and took home $3,000. Meanwhile, it was Steve Physioc just putting on a remarkable show today. He leaves two right here, but Physioc will later pick up the spare. And here's Steve Physioc, two-time defending champion, drops it on in, but his semi-final opponent, Kevin Gillette, with a strike right there. And meanwhile, Ron Bell is waiting in the wings, and Ron Bell goes on for the championship. Bowl in Erlanger, Kentucky, Columbia Senior Pro Doubles Bowling Tournament, and that name from the past, Carmen Salvino, one of the finest bowlers ever, who's teamed with David Husted, the front runners, by 205 points in the NFL. They'll throw you out of the ball game for doing that, but it's okay on the seniors bowling. Dick Weber's team currently is third. Here, his partner Joe Hutchinson with the strike. Local team of Steve Physioc and Peter Semez are in ninth. More bowling tomorrow with the top 5 teams set to go for the championship on Wednesday.
You know I'm a bowler.
I know you're a very good bowler.
I'm an okay bowler, but they have all sorts of superstition. Maybe that was a superstitious kind of thing.
300 games in a
Oh,
career.
never in my life. Well, maybe it took 6 or 7 games to get to 300.
I wasn't going to admit that, but since you brought it up.
I brought it up. Still ahead.
Kentucky. They lost on National Week on the miserable for all the high school football teams in the area. They've always stolen the spotlight. Not this year. The first round of the high school football playoffs begin this weekend, and J.D. Hayworth says for the first time since the 60s, not Moeller, not Princeton, not Elder, but Purcell Marion has a chance at the state title.
Princeton pounded Moeller last Friday night. From Purcell Marion, J.D. Hayworth, News 5 Sports.
They really stand a legitimate chance right now. They are undefeated going in, and they've got a quarterback, John Paul Case. Anybody with a name like John Paul Case has got to be good.
We wish them luck, but you know, Friday's game is not going to be indoors. I mean, they got to play.
By Gerald Jones, Mark Ewing, Howard.
Princeton 14 will pick up the action late in that football game when Princeton was down 14-7. Marvin Bullock with a great option. 9-yard touchdown run. He scores to tie it at 14. But Scott Horman brought Fairfield back with 3 minutes left. Hits Tim Wells for the first down to the 40-yard line. Then Todd Bennett, 8 yards up the middle for another first down. And with 5 seconds left, Nick Toon, after missing 2 earlier field goals, hits from 28. Fairfield puts the upset 17-14. Toon the hero. Around this area. There was the trophy for Fairfield Division I, victorious yesterday for the first title in that school's history. Congratulations to all 3. And finally, weekend.